Today, I want to talk about something that a lot of underground artists think about but rarely get an honest answer to. Why your music isn't blowing up. And before you assume the reason is the algorithm or bad luck, I want to say something important. If your music isn't growing, it's not because the algorithm hates you. It's because you're missing one key thing that most artists ignore. And that thing is attention. The truth about the music industry today is that attention is the most valuable currency. You can make the best song in the world, but if nobody hears it, it doesn't matter. And this is where a lot of artists get stuck. They focus 100% of their time on making music, but almost zero time on making sure people actually discover that music. They'll spend hours recording songs, hours mixing vocals, hours trying to perfect their sound, but when the song finally drops, they just post it once and hope people magically find it. And that's not how the internet works. Today, there are millions of artists uploading songs online. Thousands of tracks are uploaded every single day. So if you're just uploading music and hoping for the best, chances are it's going to get lost in the noise. The artists who actually grow understand something that a lot of underground artists don't. Music is only half the game. The other half is marketing. And marketing doesn't mean buying fake streams or paying random pages to repost your song. Marketing means finding ways to consistently get attention online. This could be through short videos. It could be through content about your music. It could be through building a community around your sound. But the point is that you have to give people a reason to notice you. Another big mistake artists make is waiting for the perfect moment to release their music. They record songs and then sit on them for months. They keep tweaking the mix. They keep changing little things. They keep telling themselves the song isn't ready yet. Meanwhile, other artists are uploading content every week and slowly building momentum. The reality is that you don't grow from one perfect song. You grow from consistency. Every piece of content you post is another opportunity for someone to discover you. Every song you release is another chance to build your audience. And the artists who understand this end up getting way more exposure over time. Something else that's important is building an actual community. A lot of artists treat their music like they're just throwing it into the void. They upload a song, maybe post it on their story, and then move on to the next one. But the artists who grow online usually build communities around their music. They interact with their listeners. They talk to their supporters. They create spaces where fans can connect with them. Because once someone feels connected to an artist, they're much more likely to support them. They'll listen to the music. They'll share it with their friends. They'll help spread the word. And that kind of support is way more valuable than random streams from people who forget about your music 5 minutes later. Another thing artists need to understand is that the internet rewards consistency. If you only show up once every few months, people forget about you. But if you're consistently posting content, releasing music, and staying active, you start building momentum. Over time, the algorithm starts recognizing that activity. More people start seeing your content, and your chances of blowing up increase. But that only happens if you stay consistent long enough. The biggest difference between artists who grow and artists who stay stuck is simple. One group treats music like a hobby. The other group treats it like a long-term strategy. They understand that building an audience takes time. They understand that attention has to be earned. And they understand that every piece of content they put out is part of a bigger picture. So if your music isn't blowing up right now, don't assume it's because you're not talented enough. Most of the time, it just means you need to focus more on getting attention and building your audience. Keep making music, but also focus on putting yourself in front of more people. Post content. Experiment with different ideas. Build a community around your sound. And most importantly, stay consistent. Because the artists who keep showing up eventually give themselves the best chance to win. That's it for today's video. If you're serious about growing as an independent artist and learning how to move smarter in the music industry, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more content here on Undercover Online. I'll see you guys in the next video.